Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We are about to wade through an absolute avalanche of free games and subscription editions hitting your consoles and PCs this May. If you love gaming, but you also love stretching your entertainment budget as far as it can possibly go, you are in the exact right place. May 2026 is shaping up to be a completely landmark month for gamers, and we've gathered all the data to make sure you don't miss a single drop. So let's just get right to it. $300. That is the staggering amount of free gaming value hitting your platforms this May. Between PlayStation Plus, Xbox Game Pass, the Epic Game Store, Amazon Prime Gaming, and Apple Arcade, the sheer volume of high-quality titles being handed out right now is just remarkable. But navigating all these different storefronts and tight claim windows can be a massive headache, which is exactly why we put this guide together for you. Here is how we're breaking it all down today. First, PlayStation Plus, triple threat. 2. Xbox Game Pass, Day 1 blockbusters. 3. PC Freebies, Epic and Amazon. 4. Apple Arcade, family first. And finally, number 5, the final value verdict. We're going to tackle this platform to find the absolute best value for your budget. Let's jump right in. Starting things off with Section 1, PlayStation Plus, the May 2026 triple threat lineup. To really put Sony's offerings into perspective this month, you are getting over $150 in retail games for a basic $10 subscription. I mean, think about that for a second. In just this single month, Sony is basically handing you more value than what you'd pay for an entire year of their essential tier. And they are casting a really wide net here to make sure there's something for everyone. First up, you've got the massive sports juggernaut EA Sports FC 26. It's arriving just 6 months after launch, and they're even throwing in an exclusive Ultimate Team Icons pack. Next is the PS5 exclusive Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. This was a huge surprise last year. It's this incredibly deep action RPG set in the Ming Dynasty. Honestly, if you like Elden Ring, do not sleep on this one. And finally, Nine Souls. This is a gorgeous, hand-drawn 2D platformer dripping with Taoist mythology and a super demanding Sekiro-style combat system. All right, moving on to Section 2, Xbox Game Pass, Microsoft's massive May of Day 1 blockbusters. Microsoft is seriously doubling down on their Day 1 release strategy right now, and it arguably makes up for losing that Day 1 Call of Duty access recently. We kick things off with Final Fantasy V, then a massive survival sequel hits on May 14th, and then arguably the biggest racing game of the entire year on May 19th, both of those dropping on the exact same day they release globally. Between just Forza Horizon 6 and Subnautica 2 alone, you're looking at over $110 in value. You're basically getting 5 months of your Ultimate subscription paid for with just 2 games. Forza Horizon 6 is bringing uncapped frame rates and ultra-wide support for PC, and Subnautica 2? Getting to dive into that terrifyingly beautiful alien ocean on Day 1 without dropping $40, that is just an unbelievable deal. Next up is Section 3, PC Freebies from Epic and Amazon. No subscriptions required. Now, if you're gaming on a budget, listen up. The crucial difference here, unlike PlayStation or Xbox where you're essentially just renting access, Epic and Amazon actually give you permanent ownership. Even if you cancel your subscription or, in Epic's case, never spend a single penny in your life, these games are yours to keep forever. But here is a massive PSA. Epic is giving away the brilliant puzzle RPG Arranger and the cozy restoration game Trash Goblin this month. But you absolutely have to log in and claim them during their strict 1-week window. If you miss it, you're paying full price. Epic has given away over 400 games since 2018, so if you aren't logging in weekly to hit that claim button, you are literally leaving hundreds of dollars on the table. And then there's Amazon Prime Gaming, which is arguably the most consumer-friendly, underutilized gaming perk out there. They are quietly dropping 10+ permanent games this May for anyone who already pays for Prime shipping. It's wild how many people overlook this. If you pay that $15 a month for 2-day shipping, you automatically get these. Full games, often totally DRM-free through GOG, plus a ton of exclusive loot for live service games like League of Legends and Apex Legends. Okay, let's take a breath and jump into Section 4, Apple Arcade, family first. If you're a parent wanting total peace of mind away from all those predatory microtransactions, this is your cozy haven. Especially since over 50 retro games are dropping in Nick Jr. Replay this month. At just $6.99 a month, you get access to a library of over 200 games across all your Apple devices. The absolute best part here, 0 ads and 0 in-app purchases. You never have to worry about a surprise credit card bill, and with family sharing covering up to 6 people, it's just incredibly economical. And finally, Section 5, the final value verdict, synthesizing May's offerings. All right, so we've seen all the data across every major platform. Let's put these services head to head. When you weigh the monthly sub cost against the retail price of the included games, PlayStation Plus delivers a staggering 15.5 times return on your $10. But Xbox Game Pass is right there too. Even at $22, getting nearly 5 times your money's worth in brand new day one releases is huge. It really just boils down to whether you want a diverse back catalog of recent hits or you want to play the biggest new releases the second they drop. This breakdown is basically your ultimate cheat sheet for maximizing your budget based on exactly the kind of gamer you are. Got a PS5? $10 for Wu Chang and 9 Souls is a total no-brainer. Rocking an Xbox or a beefy PC, dropping $22.99 to play Forza and Subnautica 2 on launch day is incredible value. Strict budget on PC? Claim those 14 free games between Epic and Amazon without subscribing to anything new. And for families, you've got that safe haven in Apple Arcade. So, with over $300 of incredible games on the table this month, I have to ask, what are you downloading first? And does your current service actually earn its monthly fee? Whether you're drifting around corners in Forza, deflecting blows in 9 Souls, or sliding the world around in a Ranger, May 2026 proves that playing great games definitely doesn't have to empty your wallet. Thanks for hanging out with us on today's Explainer, and happy gaming.